Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video here on the channel. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been a long video in the making because I am tired of having to remake this video due to technical difficulties. And in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be teaching you guys on what to do and like some big tips to help rank up throughout your ranks between pretty much like bronze and gold, or bronze through gold will be the same, but then platinum, diamond, champ, and then a little bit of GC from what I've learned through my path of GC. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to jump in a little bit of training and kind of talk to you guys about some tips and stuff. And then after that, I'll run a game or two and, you know, talk to you guys about what you guys should be doing in each rank and, you know, kind of show that off to you guys. And at the end of the video, I'll be showing you guys each map pack you should be doing and working on in each rank. And the more you climb, the more you should be working on those map packs. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoy the videos. Please do not forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below if I missed any other tips. But without further ado, enjoy the video, guys. Catch you on the games. As I have talked about before in a previous video, ladies and gentlemen, I did talk about what you guys should be doing in each rank and kind of give out some tips to you guys. I think it was about our second Rocket League video here on the channel recently. I'm not too sure. I'll leave it linked in the description below. But I kind of talked briefly about like one tip you guys should be doing in each rank and what to do to rank up. And honestly, like between bronze, silver, and gold, it's just slow development because Rocket League is such a time dump of a game. So my biggest recommendation is just keep playing the game, and eventually you should be working your way up and you should be good to go and you should be good from there. But if like in overall aspects throughout bronze, silver, and gold, silver you should be working on just how to like hit the ball, and then gold you should be kind of like essentially working on how to you know, like actually shoot the ball with some power. But besides that, that's pretty much it. But I mean, and throughout that time between bronze, silver, and gold, you know, honestly, just like truthfully, just figure out your settings too, like you would with any new game that you are just hopping into. Figure out what settings work best for you. Other than that, like figure out like your video settings, your bindings that you are most comfortable with. Honestly, it ends up coming to being what you're most comfortable with. So all right, game one, let's get it, let's go, man. Nah, dude, so as I was saying, as I was going off of further in, for my platinums, you guys like to chase the ball a whole lot, right? And truthfully, what, like I said before in the previous video, is what that's going to do for you is it's going to fall double commits for you and your team, and that's going to leave open field just for open nets, and that's something you don't want to do across all ranks. And platinum is the rank I commonly see a lot of like ball chasing between teammates and like those team plays. So just stop double committing, and that's going to stop leaving open nets across your field. So another big tip for plat is, like, honestly, like, start working a little more positioning as well. Kind of like just being ready for anything, and start becoming more accurate with your shooting. You know, start learning how to land your shots and learning how to control your car to direct where your shot's going to go and where your touches are going to be. And you should be learning through that throughout platinum as a whole. So, and then just start working on like some simple saving. Can we double this? We can, just not score it though. But that would be my biggest critique I can give platinums, is start working on start developing up like your gameplay across all fields. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my biggest like ask for plats and like tips for plats. And I can start explaining that in the next game. I'll pretty much talk about what you should be doing and like how I play game, and like I'll break down what I do and why I do it. And there'll be times where just like that I'll have a mistake where I mess up a wave dash and I overcommit myself, and there'll be times where I'll position myself for a certain reason, and you guys will understand that. So, but as we continue on, diamonds, I would say this is where you should really start working on your dribbling and your ball control as well. And again, the more you climb, the more your game sense should develop. So I would think for diamond, this is where you start learning how to dribble the ball, controlling the ball, and I'm not saying, and learn how to flick the ball. And I'm not going to say flicking the ball as learning musty flicks, as learning breezy flicks, as learning, you know, all these kinds of flicks and stuff. Don't overthink it as a diamond. You guys are here to rank up, not be the flashiest player. If you guys are here to be the flashiest player, then that's another story. But like I said, if you guys are just looking to rank up and look just to like for the most, like, this is the common fault I see in these ranks. So I'm just telling you based on the knowledge I know, and I could be wrong. but this is what helped me get up my ranks, and I hope this helps you guys. So, like I said, keep working on your ball control and start working on your flicks. And what I mean by, as I was saying with flicks, is don't worry about, like I said, musty flicking, but learning just how to flick the ball, you know, how to pop the ball, you know, how just to be decisive on what you're doing with the ball. Even like do a cut or something like that, and just have better just car control, you know, and ball control as a whole. Oh, but I would say those are my biggest tips for diamonds. And again, just start improving your just fundamentals. So what I mean by that is start improving just your shooting, start hitting some tougher shots, probably start learning on top of the dribbling, start learning how to locate power shots. Power shots is every man's, like, how do I say this, like kryptonite. Like, power shots are it's just a struggle to defend. And you, like, as a defender, when you're going against a power shot, you're gonna be like, man, how did he get so much power on that, you know? Learn how to, like, get power shots and learn what to use for the most power. And I'll explain that more in further training and stuff like that throughout this video, so stay tuned for that when I explain stuff throughout training and what you should be doing there, and I'll be showing to you guys what you guys should be doing. So, now that we covered through the diamond, now here comes the fun rank of champ. Champ's a very interesting rank to kind of talk about, because when you become a champ, I honestly feel like champs start to get, that's where the ego starts to build for y'all. And honestly, if you're a champ, sure, you're in the top X amount of % of players, sure, but truthfully, champ is the most, how do I say this, horrendous rank to rank up in. It's the worst. Like, there's a reason why I explain in certain streams. If you guys aren't following me on Twitch, go ahead and do that. Link in the description. But throughout the streams, I explain why I can't compete in champ lobbies, but I can compete fine in GC1, even GC2 lobbies. Me and Mabooty were playing up. We weren't doing, we were actually just kind of just vibing out, and we were, what's it called? We were just playing, dude, and, Mabooty got up to GC2, and we were hanging. Like, we were playing well together. So, like, to know that I can hang in GC2, I can feed that off to you guys on what is needed to be done. As I was saying, off my champs, this is what I would start doing. Start now. This is where you start really learning how to aerial. This is where you start learning how to, you know, this is where you start learning how to be consistently controlling your car in the air. This is how you know how to start, you know, just maybe air dribbling. That would be like the first aerial mechanic I can give to you champs, is learning how to air dribble. It is so essential to air dribble. And, like, I'm not even consistent at it. I actually can't air dribble to save my life. And that's one thing I need to work on when I'm in the air. Because it's so... When you're air dribbling, you're leaving your opponent in such confusion what you're going to do with the ball. Are you going to take it to the backboard? You have all... You're dribbling in the air. You have the most control when you're air dribbling. And to learn aerial car control on top of air dribbling, to learn that throughout champ, is huge. And like I said, champ's a hard one, because I will honestly give you a tip that I learned from my coaches. Is throughout champ, my actual coach, my main coach I go to, Wheezy, threw me a tip to help me rank up throughout champ 3 when I was making my push to GC. And honestly, in champ, you just gotta essentially, like, obviously if you have room like I do here, control, but essentially most of the time you just gotta essentially, you gotta honestly just bang the ball. Bang the ball to the point where you pick up the pace of play and your opponent has to play fast that they can't. Because then you're going to make your opponent play so fast that they can't even keep up their pace of play, and they're going to cause mistakes, and they're going to fault that. But another thing I would give out to my fellow champs is when you're starting in champ, like, don't go into champ with an ego. On top of that, go into champ knowing defense. And what I say by learning defense, and I'm not saying just, play back post and, you know, you just learn defense that way. No, learn difficult, like, ways to defend shots. Like, learn how to adjust yourself to uncomfortable saves, and I will be showing you guys that training pack here further in the video, so stay tuned for that. But I will be showing you guys the map packs that I use to help rank up, and what I use throughout Rocket League as a whole. And this is without workshops. This is me not having workshops at all, so I will be showing you guys that on what I did to, you know, do for my rank ups. Ooh, that was a bad shell. And then for my GCs, like truthfully, like for my low GCs, what I've been starting to learn myself off of GC is start learning backboard defense. Lock down your backboard. As well for my, like when you're in high champ, start utilizing that backboard on defense too. Because that's where you're going to start going against, like, again, people with better aerial card control. And they're going to go for double taps like crazy. That would be my biggest tip. And that's a good one to have. And especially, make sure you got a lot, at least, like, especially in twos. Make sure you at least have somebody playing low on the net. And make sure you're on backboard. And just lock down that backboard, man. Shut down the backboard possibility for your opponent to take two. Because giving them that backboard is the biggest key to making them score. You will follow that as you rank up. Using the backboard is your best friend. And could be your enemy. And we'll just get a free net just like that. Ooh, good save. But for this last kind of minute or so, I'm actually going to talk to you guys about how I kind of like now start playing and like what I would be doing. And honestly, when you're starting up in like champ and stuff, it's okay to pull an additional fake. Maybe put, like, be unpredictable, you know? That's a good thing to do when you're starting to rank up too, is start being a little more unpredictable. I slammed my brakes there because, I mean, he saw that I was going for it and he thought I was going to just slam it towards the back wall. I kind of slammed my brake and he kind of hit towards the back wall. And, you know, he helped me out there. And they forfeited. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to kind of go to training and kind of show you guys what you guys should be doing for your certain ranks, what you guys should be doing, you know, to rank up. So, catch you in training for a second. So, like I said, as I was talking about earlier, my plats, you guys need to start just working on how to shoot the ball. So like from here, just start learning how to hit the ball and score it and just, you know, give the ball a little more authority. You know, how to hit the ball, you know, play here, you know, and then wait for the bounce and then, you know, adjust yourself to be able to hit that, you know. Start learning a little more just ways to shoot the ball. You do not need to be in the air and learning how to hit flip resets. You don't need to be doing that at that certain rank. Now, a rank that you should be starting learning to hit flip resets and stuff like that will be like C3 to GC1. That cusp there, those between that cusp, will be the rank I would say to start learning flip resets. If you can learn flip resets before, good for you. I wouldn't say it's necessary to get to until C3, GC1 would be the point where I started needing to learn flip resets. And in a future video, I'll be talking about mechanics I have used, you know, and learn to, you know, get me into GC and what I started learning to use to get to GC, you know. So we'll be talking about that in a future video or anything like that, you know. Just start learning how to shoot the ball if you're in plat and start just working on that. And I'll give you guys a map pack here that you guys can use. All these packs are accessible through the training browser or the browse tab of the training packs, but I haven't favorited, so it's easier for you guys. Obviously, you guys see here we have a pack that I've been using now called Double Tap Playground, which we'll get to whenever you're trying to push through GC, because this is essential, especially like high champ too. But basic dribbling skills, I would use this. For diamond, power shots, this will be plat and diamond, I would recommend. And in general, just this is a good warm-up, you know, to... Is this uncomfortable saves? It was uncomfortable saves. All right, we are now in the power shots. And honestly, like throughout plat, diamond, and champ and every rank, this is such a good necessity to use for aim training if you don't have workshops. This is a great way, you know, to time up your car, how to apply power to the ball. And the biggest tip, if you guys are struggling how to find power, because if you hit the ball like that, there's not much power. And that's not a power shot, it's just kind of a shot. The best tip I can give you for power shots is use the nose of your car. Hit the ball with the nose of your car. Because if I hit the ball with the front or the top of my car, it's not much power. We'll see the speed here. 50 miles per hour. So let's go back and hit it now with the nose. Ooh, that was off the bar, though. Even off the deflection of the bar, it was still 52 miles an hour. That's a better one. I would say that's about 60, 70 miles per hour. 70 miles per hour, dude. So that's the difference between why you should hit with the nose of your car versus the top of your car. And obviously, when you're ranking up, you'll start learning how to hit with direction, and the nose is the best way to aim your shot. Because another direction here I can give you guys, or another tip, is where my nose is where my shot is going to go. So you'll see, I'll aim my car this way, aim it left, and shoot with the nose of my car to the right side, and went right. So now I'll do the same thing here. Aim my nose to the side. Boom. Still apply some power and hit it with the nose of my car. And the progress that you guys will have will come through playtime. And like I said at the beginning of the video, Rocket League is a time dump game. You have to put time in this game to keep working and keep getting better, because there is no skill ceiling in this game. There are new players and pros still redefining the game every week, every month, every year. There is no skill ceiling with this game. That is the biggest tip I can give you guys, is just keep putting in hours to this game. But back to the map packs I was giving you guys. So you guys obviously got power shots, and you can do that through Platinum, Diamond, and Champ, and so on and so forth, just to kind of warm up your shooting, right? And work on your open net shooting. Now you go and play some dribbling skills. This is where I would start learning, like high plat to diamond, is start learning how to dribble the ball. And if you guys are struggling to dribble the ball, how to do so is, 1, do not use ball cam. This is what's going to look like when you dribble with ball cam. Your camera's all messed up, and you're going to get confused on how to control the ball. Take off your ball cam, and you'll see why. You guys see, y'all see that white circle beneath the ball? Use this to your advantage, and we'll show you why. When you get the ball, and you get yourself underneath it, watch the white circle and keep your car under there. Because when I'm doing that, look at the ball control I get. And you can get creative and do flicks and anything like that when you have possession like that. So just make sure you keep your car underneath that white circle to start dribbling, and just start learning how to keep your speed and tempo, and learn how to maybe do a flick there. And I'm not saying do a 180 flick, but just even when you collect the ball, just do a double jump. And maybe learn how to re-catch it and then, you know, flick or something like that, you know? Start learning new stuff to do when you got control of the ball, because when you're in GC, you're going to need to start learning how to control the ball a little more. But to my champs and maybe high diamonds, this will be the cusp. I say you need to learn uncomfortable saves. More champ than diamond, but start learning how to save throughout the uncomfortable saves pack, and learn how to, you know, reach the ball, where to meet the ball, you know, where to redirect the ball to and direct it to, you know, play it to your backboard so it can bounce back out, or even in some of these scenarios, just take it back to your corner. Your corner is your safe space on defense, so start learning where to position and put the ball when you're on defense. If you're in these uncomfortable scenarios, you'll start learning on certain shots when people just slam it, you know, don't go airborne. Now we'll just wait and just collect it and put it away. You'll start learning on what to do in certain scenarios and how fast you need to be, and it just you get to be taught about how uncomfortable these saves are and how to play it, you know. Boom. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, these are the 3 map packs I would recommend you guys to be working on throughout your rank pushes. So these are all founded through, obviously, the Rocket League browse tab in the training, and use basic dribbling skills. There's the map download code if you guys can't find it, but these are all found through the browse tab. So you guys can scroll down, and you guys will see that I have these, like, there's your power shot pack, there's your uncomfortable saves pack, and then towards the bottom, you guys should see your basic dribbling skills. So start, you know, kind of having fun with this stuff, and start, you know, learning new things that you want to learn. And the biggest tip I can give when you're ranking up is, if you're learning something, don't implement it into your competitive rank gameplay. If you're starting just to learn how to air dribble, don't do it when you're ranking up. Don't do something that you're not comfortable with when you're in a comp game. Do that in casual, so that doesn't hurt your MMR. But do something that you're comfortable with in ranked. Play to your expertise, to say the least. But ladies and gentlemen, to wrap up this video, I'm actually going to hop into a game of my own, and I will be kind of breaking down how I play, why do I play in that certain situation, and kind of maybe talk to you guys about a little about Season 18 as well in that scenario. So I'll probably talk about half the game about playing Season 18 with Season 18, and then talk about how I play the game, you know, as a GC1 player. So catch you all in the game. So last game of the day, ladies and gentlemen. So I think for this first half of the game, I'm going to talk to you guys about how I play the situations and stuff like that, and, you know, what I do. So let's get it going. So obviously my teammates got ball. I'm going to let him do his thing, kind of play his back here, give myself a little space because of something like that. I'll just play back. See that he's on that, so I'm just going to honestly ego this. Get his boost. Look for a bump maybe? Nah. So we'll get back post here. His teammate's going to go. Sit back. He misses. So now that gives us free possession here. We're going to take it up the wall, but we get demoed. Going to grab this boost. Teammate's a little awkward, so I'm going to help him out here. Or at least attempt to. I guess we're not going to get this. He's getting bumped here. So we're going to get back and just honestly jump on that really early. As he's still getting bumped. Oh, what a save. I don't know if my teammate would have recovered, so I just want to put a hand up. So he's going to bang. Looking for a pass. Teammate gets a nice touch of his own. That's another uncomfortable save there, as you saw Coffee do. Get a power shot over one guy, but I am demoed. But we'll get that boost. His teammate is up, so now we'll move up. Beautiful shot from the teammate off the crossbar. So now teammate's slow to get back, so I'm just kind of shadowing here. Just waiting for my teammate to get back. Now that my teammate's back, I'm actually going to commit to this play and put us back on the attack. But I have a really bad recovery, so we're going to grab the boost. Leave our opponents on low boost. He gets a shot on. That's going to be wide. Again, I just want to buy some time for a teammate. For him to rotate. He's got boost to work. I see he gets a touch. I got no boost, so I'm going to play back. Teammate's up now, helping me out. Gets one touch. Pass through. Unable to find anything. We'll get a good 50. Maybe get a shot through. Yeah, we do. Just like that. Counter plays in twos are like counter attacks like that are huge. Just to be quicker like that, that's a great executed play there. Ooh. Okay, all good. And if you're trying to rank up in twos, I would think when you climb up the ranks, I would say enchant would be my biggest tip for this scenario. Is, you know, honestly, like start cheating on the ball on your kickoffs and like follow through on your teammate's kickoff. That would be the biggest tip of advice I can give when you're starting to like reach like C2, maybe C3. Start learning to like consistently cheat up on the ball instead of just going for a home boost. He's got one touch. It's well done. Let's get this corner boost here. Kind of play back here. Teammate's gonna turn, so I'm gonna stay back. Let him play. Not trying to force double commits here. But we now see balls out here. Able to get a shot on. What a power shot, dude. And when you start developing your power shots and learning like how to control your car in the air, you can do stuff like that. Boom, with the corner nose of my car, able to put on a lot of power, able to snipe that in. It's beautiful, man. And if you guys have any other questions, honestly, throughout the video on what maybe you should start learning, maybe what mechanics you should start learning, but wow. Feel free to ask in the comments because I would be able to answer all comments. I'll reply to every comment or question that you guys have on what to do to rank up. I would be more than happy to help. I'm sure there's other Rocket League like great players that, wow. You know, I was stealing teammates' goal there, but you know, we'll be good. Well, what a game. I think that's a great way to start ending it off for this video. So, but yeah, as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have any comments or questions on what you guys should be doing for each rank, and maybe if I have not reached out to that point in this video, please feel free to ask in the comments. I'll be able to reply to all comments and help you guys out, you know, for sure. If you guys want to also an easier way to reach out to me, feel free to join the Discord server in the description below. Everything you guys need of mine will be in the description below, so please check that out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video actually helped you guys out and kind of you guys learned a thing or two. And I would please let me know in the comments if you guys actually learned anything throughout this video. So I would greatly appreciate that. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and bell icon next to it as well to get notified when new videos come out here on the YouTube channel as well. Don't forget to like the video, man. Love to see the love and support from you guys, and obviously see you guys in the comments. Love getting you guys have been absolutely killing it on these Rocket League videos, honestly. Like, it's been great to see. So thank you guys so much for all that. But we'll catch you guys in a future video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys very soon. Take it easy, y'all. Peace out, guys.